Visitors to Monsanto's display first see corn in 40-inch rows and tall, weedy soybean plants. The display then moves to 30-inch rows and biotech crops, and finally to tightly spaced corn plants and soybeans that produce higher quality oil.
Throughout the tent, we're hoping to showcase the advancements we've made in agronomic practices, in breeding practices, as well as biotechnology through yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Specifically within yesterday, just to take a look back and reminisce about the way we used to farm. I mean, back then, 100 bushel was a big deal.
The change in the corn plant has been quite visual, going from tall and wide to tall and narrow. Now we grow more plants on 1 acre, and we put more seeds in the ground to be able to grow even more in that small plot of land. The exhibit only goes back to the 1970s, but most of the changes in productivity have occurred since then.
You know, we're using seed treatments better, we're using fungicides now, the advancements that we've made in breeding, and of course biotechnology has made a huge difference as well.
With sharply higher value for feed grains and oil seeds, Monsanto is trying to increase yields and decrease risk to growers.
Certainly when we talked about going from 40-inch rows to 30-inch rows, the next question is, where are we headed? So is it 20-inch rows? Is it twin rows? There's probably an evolution from a population standpoint, because we know we're not going to have any more ground, but we need to be able to get more plants per acre out there if we're going to increase yield.
Agriculture sits in an enviable position, a world that wants more food and has the resources to buy it, and a country that needs the income that larger exports can bring. The scientists say they can offer higher yields on far less nutrients and water per unit. That gives a glimmer of hope that we can feed a growing population in the years ahead. For the AgriBusiness Report from the Farm Progress Show, I'm Ken Root.